someday you'll find me again. We can run.
Hello, hello. How are you, Lubs Helios? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I know Nathan Kin is. Hey, NGB, how are you? Let me just. All right, so I received this box today, and I thought, you know what? I cannot open this out of the stream, so let's do a quick unboxing of this. I think we have the h87a PCB that I will be using to rebuild my LZ iron, and I think we have a few Choc switches because I want to change the switches on my plank light. It has terrible brown switches, so I'm probably going to be changing it with some of the switches I have in here. So let's see. All right, let's get to it. But yeah, I know Nathan Kin is streaming, which is probably gonna make people not join my boring stream, which is fine. I know he's building a number 2 as well, which is awesome. But thank you guys for joining. He's ugly as hell. Hello, hello, Panda. How are you? Give number 2 some credit. I think it's ugly as hell. I joined the raffle and not the raffle. I tried to get one at the FS. All right, so we have some Choc switches here. I didn't buy many of them, but I think I have more to come. And I also bought those O-rings that you put on MX switches if you're mounting them north facing. I bought some of those to try them and see if they make a difference. And of course, we have the h87a. I need to take a number 2, yeah. Man, I had a barbecue over here in my place today with some friends. We had like 20 or something people over. So don't talk anything about number 2 at this time. I ate a lot of meat today. All right, let's take a look at this PCB. So this is the bottom of it. You can see Hiney here, the designer of this awesome PCB. And then the top just has this QC Pass sticker and no stencils on the top. Just this small stencil here. So it says Hiney h87a version 1.5, designed in 2018, hineybush.com. That's about it. So as I said, I will be using it with my LZ iron. And I unboxed the plate that I will be using yesterday. Let me see here. So this is the underside. Okay, so it's supposed to be like this. Okay, so yeah, I think it is compatible. Let's test the PCB. Hey, how are you, Mountain Blocks? You got one? Yeah, I got one straight from Novel Keys, and I have another one, the Flex one of the new Group I. So you're gonna make some cream Jesus for it, or some other switches? I don't know yet. I may go with cream Jesus. I still don't know. I still haven't decided. I'm actually waiting on the other crystal loops that I ordered before building this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, RGB works. Oh, you got the Alps PCBs? That's awesome. I should have bought one Alps as well, but I didn't. Let me actually use another cable to test and keep the one that I have on my keyboard. All right, so here we go. Let me lower the music. Or did I just cut a piece of the keyboard? Let me fix this. There we go. Oh, you want to hear those switches? Okay, I may go with them. Let's see. I think this is this function. Should it do something? Oh, what happened? I think my computer muted. That's weird. Does the switch heater say Josh? It doesn't. I really like it, and I'm used to the main benefit that I see from this side is that I don't need to be looking at the screen to see if a switch works or not. I get the audio feedback. For me, it's better than switch heater. I prefer it. I know that switch heater gives you a lot of things, but I don't want to know if a key of mine has, how do you call this? I forgot the name, the technical term. All I want to know is if this thing is working. And for that, the audible feedback for me is the best. And I love Josh. All right, so this is fully working. Jitter, yes. I think it's jitter. All right, so the PCB is working. Let's put some switches here to see how it's gonna be. Oh, maybe we can add we can do the stabs here. So let me get. This is one heavy keyboard. Let's see, so I'm gonna need one 6.5. I do have a golden 6.5. So one here. One here. For Metaverse, I think I got all the kits, maybe? I think I got Novelties, Base, Gray, and Spacebars. Shadow kit, right? Not Gray. So I got base, the shadow kit, and oh, those are snap-ins. Let me check. I need to get me some good 625 wires. Both of mine are shit in spacebar something. Yes. And I found that those golden wires are really better than the traditional ones. Oh no, those are plate mounts as well. So apparently I bought some plate mounts from Novelkeys. Well, now that's weird. I think they sent me plate mounts by mistake because I see... Can you guys see that? They send me... Damn, they send me screws, but the stabs are all plate mount. And I just realized it now. Hold on. Yeah, those are all plate mounts. Not all of them. Okay, not all of them. This isn't plate mount. I think it's a mix of plate mount and non-plate mount. Hopefully it's just a mix. Oh, you tried to get the split wires? I believe this is split wire. They're really good. Too bad he doesn't ship them. I mean, he shipped mine. Every time I ordered from him, I never had issues. I don't know why. I'm not complaining. For a second I thought that those are God hand nippers. But then what are God hand nippers? What is that? Let me open that. No, so those are hand nippers, I see. Yeah, those are nail cutters, and I don't know why I'm using them. I have a flush cutter that I'm using nowadays, but I completely forgot about it. So are any of you guys on any ALF GB? I am in 2. I am on the Doge 65, and I'm also on the G60. I was super excited for G60. I hope that we don't have any issues with those, despite what happened to ALF. The best you can get for modeling, okay. Yeah, beauty models. Modeling I think is runway stuff. Or maybe they're called modeling, I don't know. I saw something that is honoring current GBs. Yeah, but do you think that the deadlines are going to be affected? Those cut silently and super accurate. Okay. I had no idea even that that was a thing. Those cutters. I didn't even know they existed. But maybe a good option for this, right? Yeah, I may get one. I'm gonna put one on my cart. I'll probably be in US next month, and I'll bring some. Not some, I'll bring one. Oh, that's interesting. You can mount them either north facing or south facing, depending on the. Where's mine? Let me check which orientation is this. Okay, yeah, they are south facing. So we're gonna stick to it. Can you guys see what? Hey, Chocan! How are you? Happy Sunday to you. Long time. I can see some shine on the left shift. Wow, I used this like literally 3 or 4 times, but indeed, there is a shine there. That's super odd, but there is shine. I didn't use this keyboard for a long time, but there is definitely shine. When you said it, I thought it can't be. But then I looked and indeed there is, fuck it. There is shine. Man, by the perfectly sized box you have for stabilizer parts. Oh yeah, I can't show you, but I have a small 3D printed drawer that I keep some stuff, and some of them is for stabilizers, for stabilizer parts. I need to buy more stabilizers. I'm running out. Man, this is hard. I think I'll have to hold it. Can you guys see the way Hiney did it to support both north facing and south facing? So it's basically, you can either screw it down here or up here. And the first screw that you put in is kind of hard. That's why I had to hold it with one hand. But the second one, oh, I thought it would be easier, but it isn't. So you do have to hold it in place. Hey, Visionaire, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Oh, this is the ES121. ES121. Yeah, it's really nice. I love this screwdriver. Basically, you press this button. Let me see if I can focus it again. So you press this button, and depending on the side you put pressure, like if I put it, if I twist it to the right side, it turns right. If I turn it to the left side, it turns left. So if I hold and turn it this way, it's gonna screw, you know, to the left. Otherwise, it's gonna screw or unscrew depending on how you twist your arm. I love it. How's it going, Visionaire? Really? What happened to yours? It wouldn't turn on? Moving to a new place in a few weeks. Have you experienced with Xiaomi Wow Stick? I want to buy one Wow Stick just to try it. Yeah, Dad bought one. They say it's pretty decent. It has less torque. Yeah, it is worse than ES121. That encryption, yes. Okay, at least the left shift tabs are standard, which is good. So I'm gonna put the standard on the, hold on, yeah, on the right shift because it's the key I use the least. Yeah, I was watching that live as well. And it would be much better if he had it, right? Because he would have kept it. But the guy that got it was not even from the community, right? That's what I heard at least. You would have to flip it, I would not. So Visionaire, remind me, which state do you live again? Are you changing to the same state or a different state? So we have another one of the annoying. Only moving. Okay. Got it. Oh, 5 acres. Sounds like a lot of room for keyboards. I could use some more room for my keyboards. More leg room for your keyboards. House for the keeps. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited for you. I remember when I moved in here, I think 1 year and change ago, this was like a dream for me, like having my own space, and I finally got it. I was super excited. How many do you have, Visionary? I know you have a few, right? Around 10. Yeah, that's what I thought. If you need a maid. Yeah, I need a maid that knows how to clean keyboards. I'm sure you qualify. MMRGB. Oh man, I'm so sad that I didn't join the MMRGB. I didn't even know it ran. Oh, I just made a loop mess here. Do you think there will be extras for the Mac Mini RGB? Yeah, I didn't even know it ran, so that sucks. Yeah, so hopefully. If they have extras, I'll definitely join. I like that board. Hey, Fruit Reloaded, how are you? Did you get in that 40% Alice? Yes, I did. It's called the Prime E. I got a gray case and an extra PCB because someone will be running the acrylic version as well, so I may join the acrylic. You know something that I've been considering doing, which may be a little crazy? Hey, Raven, how are you? Thank you so much for the follow. If you're here, please let us know in chat. Thank you, thank you. So, I don't know who was here on my last stream, but a guy that was here, he showed I am very good, thank you. They showed the someone cut their integrated plate HHKB tofu, and they made it like half plate. I really want to find a way to do that. To shave off half of the integrated plate. I would really like to do that. But I don't know if I can do that with the tools that I have, which is basically a Dremel and some cutting bits, but I don't know. Yeah, but I think it's gonna look like ass, won't it, Panda? Oh, and I got the wrong wire. Use the Dremel to sand it. Angle grinder. Yeah, I don't have an angle grinder. I would have to buy one. Which I would. I know they're really useful. Because I hate the sound. The only reason I don't use my HHKB tofu is that I hate the sound. I'm even considering buying some Helios to put on it. Because it sounds like it's just bad. They're not expensive. Yeah, I may as well get one. I've been meaning to for a long time now. Oops. Is it possible to build one keyboard for me? Of course. What are you looking to build? I'd use the mill obviously, but if you Dremel it with a metal cutting wheel and then finish with Dremel sanding wheels, you could do it. It scares me a little bit. I do have a bit that has a cutting wheel that is coated with diamond, and I used it to cut some stainless steel plate. I don't know how good of a job it would do on a solid integrated plate. I would have to test it. And just Fruit Reloaded, it would be my pleasure to build you a keyboard. What kind of board are you looking for? So you need an ISO German layout, and I would love to do that because I never built an ISO board. I wanted to actually build a Brazilian ISO layout. Yeah, the main problem will be the shipping from me to you. To get the keyboard here, it's gonna be easy because I ship things over to me all the time, so, and they're not expensive. Like if you're buying off from KBD fans, for instance. Yeah, there may be taxes when it arrives to you. Right, let me quickly do something. I would not have to pay taxes, most likely. Even if we need to ship from US, I know my ways on how to ship it in a way that it doesn't get taxed. So we could do that. No, in Brazil, it's anything less than $100, we do pay taxes. But if you ship, depending on how you ship, if it's e-packet or first class from US, we don't pay taxes on those. Me, you. Are there something I can choose from? Yes. I think is this your first keyboard, Froop? If it's your first, Yeah, the Vortex Race 3 is a pre-built, so you wouldn't have to get it built by someone like me. You could just buy it as is. But if it's your first, I would advise you to go to KBD Fans and maybe see what you like there. Do you guys have any other ideas? Yeah, follow the link that Panda gave you and see if you like something from there. If you do, I can PM you my address, and or what you can do if you want, you tell me what you like. I can buy the parts for you, have them shipped to me, and then once everything is done and you approve it, I can invoice you on PayPal as well. I never did that, by the way. I never built anything for a customer. But I will be glad to. I would be glad to. Oh, those are Revo Whites. I'm sorry. I didn't see that question. Revo Whites, yes. Okay, this doesn't look right. No, now it does. Those are good. Let's see, it's Revo Clears, yes, Revo Whites. Oh, nice, we'll have a look. Yes, please do have a look. I don't know, are you on Discord, Froop? I am Fcoury, Fcoury, then number 0001 on Discord, if you want to reach out there. I am too old to play Persona, I guess. But I have never played Persona, I just like the Metaverse kit. I only knew what Persona is from the Metaverse kit. Can confirm. I know, right? Okay, this is good as well. Okay, do that. Perfect. I don't even know what Persona is. The only reason I know what it is because of the Metaverse set. It's a game that I don't understand, but it is a game. So when you get Nitro on Discord, you get to choose your number. So you're not assigned a random number. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, the spacebar also seems very good. All right, so I think I just need to put a few PCB mounts here. Hey, Nihilist, how are you? Yeah, I am 100% a supporter of inverted spacebar. Do you guys watch what's the name of the guy that built his own iPhone from spare parts in China? Strange Parts. Do you guys watch that guy on YouTube? Not Joe's 2 cents. Strange Parts. Man, I do need a mountain block spacebar. I'm gonna get one. I think it would be especially nice on like GMK camping, right? So the Japanese keycap set is, and I'll get it for you in 1 sec. Oh man, no, let me buy one. You send me a sample along with that. How's that? So this key set is called GMK Metaverse, and this was a group buy. All right, I'll let you know. So this was a group buy that ran, I want to say, 6 months or so ago, and it was ran by a good friend of mine that also streams, called Dead Encryption. And nowadays you can only find it on Mac Market, unfortunately. Right. So they may run a second one. Yeah, this is one of my top 3 sets of all time. I love it. I wish I had 2 of those. Oh, the escape and delete keys, they are not standard. Hey, Fun Spoiler, how are you? Thank you for joining. All right, so this is the PCB, and we're gonna be building this and then replacing the PCB that I have inside here soon, because on this guy, I have a stainless steel plate, and even though I think it sounds really good, it barely has any flex, so I wanna see how good it's gonna sound with this aluminum plate that I got. So I'll probably be doing that right after the FANU that I'm building soon. All right, let's quickly take a look at the rest of the things that I bought. And I realized I bought way too few Chocs, but I bought more. Because my goal here, at first, I wanted to replace the keys on this keyboard here that I got. But I realized that those are good switches. They're way better than the ones that came with this keyboard. And I think those are orange, burnt orange Chocs. And those here are, I don't know which ones those are. Let me check. Let me see. Still looking for this order. Let me see. Oh, I think it's the one before this. So those are dark yellow, so they are linears. Yeah, so those are linears, and those are tactiles. Even though they don't feel a lot like tactiles. Yeah, and they are way better linears and way better switches than those MX Browns that I have here. So I'll have to open it and desolder and replace the switches. This board is kind of a pain to open. I opened it a few times already, but I'll do that on stream soon as well. All right, my friends, and this was a quick unboxing that I wanted to do. That's all I had for tonight, unless you guys want to see something else or talk about something else. Fun spoiler, be welcome, not fun spoiler, I'm sorry. Fruit Reloaded, be welcome to reach out to me on Discord, and we'll talk more about building you a keyboard. Whatever you like. Anything else, my friends? We'll do mountain blocks, and you do the same. Love your work. And now I'm even more excited that I'm going to get to, try it. It's hard to choose. I'll send you some pictures of the ones that I have that I know that KBD fans carry. And then maybe that will narrow down your choices. Sub-hype. So another thing that I ordered a few special emojis. Yeah, and I think for the first keyboard, I don't know. I would go with either tactiles or clickies for the first keyboard. I don't know if you will like linears, for instance, right off the bat. Then I think what you need, yeah, so MX silent switches would be nice. If you're looking for silent switches, I would recommend that you get Helios from Zio. Yes. So maybe, I don't know, have you tried, did you try any small keyboards like 60% before? If not, I think Panda's advice is a really good advice. If you're used to like full-size keyboards. But for silent switches, I think the best ones out there is Helios. I think so. 75%. If you're doing 75%, I think the only choice you will have is the KBD 75 V2. Let me show you that keyboard. So this is the KBD 5. KBD 75 V2. This is the bottom of it. I really like this keyboard. It sounds good. It has some RGB. Let me show you that. So you have this diffuser, this RGB diffuser in the middle. And then you have a compact, but still you have your F-roll. You have page up, page down. So it's an interesting layout for a first keyboard. And this board really sounds good. Hold on, let me pause the music. Yes, it does support ISO. Let me get a link here. Let me show you. So let me get supported layouts. So the next thing you need to pick is the color you like. I'm trying to find the plate. Switches, case, accessories. Is this for V2, V1, or I think for both? So yeah, it does support ISO. You can see here that the plate supports ISO. So let me send you a link. Take a look at the color options. And then I think the next thing we need to discuss is switches, but we can take it offline. 75. Okay, yeah, so these are the supported layouts. And you can see, oh, damn it, hold on. You can see that, ISO enter is one of the options. Let me copy and paste this here. Yeah, start with the color you like, and then we can talk about switches and everything else. All right, guys. Anything else before we finish the stream? All right, so thank you everybody for joining. Thank you, Fruip. Let's talk. Thank you, Panda, Chocan, Fun Spoiler. Yes, I think Gateron yellows are a pretty solid choice, and I could have them looped for you if you wanted as well. And you can buy them from KB Defense. I agree with that. Those that I have here are Revo whites, and they are very similar to Gateron yellows. Why is it better from novel keys, do you think? They do have milky yellows. No, they have milky. I bought my milkies from them. They are fully milk. Oh, so black bottom, milky top is smoother than... Okay. All right, my friends, I really have to go. But, so I was thanking everybody. Who did I miss? Nihilist. Mountain Blocks, of course, thank you. Full milk. Yeah, full milk is what they have on KB Defense. I bought mine from them. It's a different link, but they do have full milk. Milky. Hey, Guimarães, I was just saying goodbye, man. I really have to go. Sorry you missed my stream. All right, guys. You have a good night. And you as well, Guy. I'm sorry. I really have to go. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye now.